I couldn't move my car because I was surrounded by cars. So I was stuck there for 2 hours just waiting to find out whether we could even get on a boat or not.
Ferry nightmares, a tree on the SkyTrain tracks, and closed parks. Metro Vancouver is cleaning up and catching up after a one-day storm caused mayhem across the province.
This is the first time this has ever happened to me, and I've lived on the island since 1962.
The fallout from Friday's massive windstorm continued Saturday morning as hundreds flooded to the Tsawwassen terminal to try to finally get to Vancouver Island. This family of 5 has been stranded for over 24 hours, hoping to make it onto a ferry.
Did you try to have patience?
Yeah. We were on a 6:30 reservation, Horseshoe Bay. It got canceled because of weather. And then the next one was canceled as well. They tried to honor it for 8 o'clock, but that one got canceled. And the one after got canceled, so we rerouted this morning to the Tsawwassen terminal. And we're on the 12:45 now. So it's been a long 24 hours.
Friday's windstorm caused the cancellation of 25 sailings across 3 major routes and created gridlock traffic in and around the terminal.
Well, I arrived, like I say, at about 7:30 last night and ended up kind of stuck in traffic out there, and there was nobody who was able to give us a clear answer about when we could expect to sail or whether we could expect to sail.
The winds, which reached gusts of up to 90 kilometers an hour, didn't just affect the ferries. One woman is still recovering after a large tree fell on her, leaving her trapped and unconscious. It happened in the area of Crown Street and West 13th Avenue at around 2 p.m. on Friday. 13 firefighters worked on the rescue.
Time was definitely of the essence. The stress that the fire crew was under was large because of the large volume of branches and not knowing exactly where the patient was and not being able to make contact with the patient, but knowing that there was someone under there because luckily someone saw it happen.
Meanwhile, the Expo Line SkyTrain was shut down during rush hour Friday after a tree fell on a track between Commercial Broadway and Metrotown stations. Over 100,000 BC Hydro customers across the province lost electricity at some point Friday as well. Most are now back on the grid. The winds also forced the closure of some major parks, including Stanley Park and Van Dusen Garden, which have since reopened. In Tsawwassen, Ashley Burr, City News.